The Earth, once a vibrant jewel in the cosmos, now a desolate wasteland. Cities lie in ruin, scarred by battles fought and lost. Twisted metal skeletons reach for an empty sky, monuments to a lost civilization. Gone are the forests, replaced by craters and barren plains. Dust storms rage across continents, choking the sun and casting the world in perpetual twilight. The air is heavy with ash and the stench of decay. Rivers, once lifeblood of the planet, run dry or choked with debris. The beauty that was Earth is a fading memory, replaced by a chilling emptiness. Few pockets of humanity remain, huddled in squalid camps, clinging to existence. The lucky ones find shelter in the ruins of the past, always wary of the next attack. There is no law, no order, only the primal instinct to survive. But even survival is a curse in this shattered world. For the Earth is not merely conquered, it is enslaved. They came from the black void between stars, creatures of pure energy, devoid of empathy or mercy. Their technology, beyond our comprehension, warped the fabric of reality, turning our weapons into dust. They called themselves the Ky'lar, and they hungered. Not for our resources, not for our land. They craved the essence of our being, the energy of human souls. To them, it was a delicacy, a source of unimaginable power. Their methods were brutal, efficient. Strange pulsating devices descended upon our cities, trapping souls in energy cages, then transferring them to their waiting ships. The screams of the captured echoed through the concrete tombs, a chilling symphony of despair. Those who witnessed the harvesting were never the same. Their eyes held a haunted look, their spirits broken by the sheer horror of it all. They spoke of loved ones snatched away, their life force extinguished, leaving behind only empty shells. But the Ky'lar were not content with merely harvesting the living. As if the alien invasion wasn't enough, humanity fractured. With governments toppled and armies scattered, desperation bred violence. Resources, already scarce, became the prize for which man turned against man. Brutal warlords carved out fiefdoms from the ruins, ruling with iron fists and fueled by paranoia. Scavenging parties, armed with whatever weapons they could salvage, clashed in bloody skirmishes over scraps of food and clean water. Trust became a luxury no one could afford. Children hardened by loss and driven by hunger became adept at stealing and killing. The elderly, once revered, were left to fend for themselves, their wisdom no match for the brutality of the new world. The Ky'lar watched this self-destruction with cold indifference. It mattered little to them how many humans perished at each other's hands. In their eyes, we were nothing more than cattle, and whether we died by their hand or our own was of little consequence. Yet even in this abyss of despair, the indomitable spirit of humanity flickered. Despite the horrors, despite the losses, hope persisted. In the ruins of cities, whispers of resistance began to circulate. Small groups of survivors, bound by a common enemy and a shared will to live, began to fight back. They were ordinary people, thrust into extraordinary circumstances, teachers, farmers, shopkeepers, now turned soldiers and strategists. They salvaged alien technology, learning to turn the enemy's weapons against them. Their victories were small, often Pyrrhic. But each act of defiance, each fallen Ky'lar, was a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. Stories of their bravery spread through the whispers, igniting a flicker of defiance in the hearts of the downtrodden. These acts of resistance were not just about survival. They were about reclaiming humanity's dignity, proving that even in the face of annihilation, our spirit could not be broken. For deep down, we knew that as long as even one human heart still beat with defiance, the fight was far from over. Word spread through the shattered remnants of the internet, a beacon cutting through the static. A message originating from a forgotten research facility spoke of a weapon that could disrupt the Ky'lar's soul-harvesting technology, a weapon that could offer a fighting chance. The journey would be perilous, fraught with danger. The facility lay on the other side of the ravaged continent, a beacon in a sea of despair. Yet for the first time since the invasion, a spark of hope ignited in the hearts of the survivors. The fight for Earth was far from over, but for the first time in a long time, a glimmer of hope pierced the darkness. The human spirit, though battered and bruised, had refused to be extinguished. The will to survive, to resist, burned brighter than ever. This was not the end, this was just the beginning of the fight for Earth's last stand.